2016 marks half a century of service and innovation at Piedmont Technical College. To celebrate this milestone, we've invited members of our community, past and present, to share their PTC experiences. This is one of those stories.
I joined the college as a full-time staff member as Dean of Students in 1969. If my math is right, that means Piedmont was only 3 years old. And we had 2 buildings, but we made good use of it, and we were a happy group that worked here. And of course, we were just beginning to realize the scope of our opportunity because we had 7 counties. And of course, we were beginning to think about and began the process of opening up extensions in other counties. I remember we had one in Lawrence when I was here. But I think the most creative thing that Piedmont ever did, and very few colleges have followed that example, was setting up the internet or the video, two-way video, so students could actually take advantage of learning and maybe have students from 4 counties enrolled in the same course. That was brilliant thinking on the part of Dr. Lex Walters, who's a brilliant thinker. Dr. Walters gave me occasion for many interesting stories. Great man, he's my mentor and love working with him we continue to work together. But he called me in one day after I'd been Dean of Students for 3 years, and he said, "Jim, I've got good news and I've got bad news. Which do you want first?" And I said, "Well, give me the bad news." He said, "I want you to be the Vice President for Educational Affairs. Our Vice President's leaving, going back to industry." And I said, "Well, Dr. Walters, that's bad news. I'm just learning how to be a Dean of Students." But what's the bad news then? He said, "Well, I'm sorry, but you're also going to continue to be the Dean of Students. We've had a budget cut, so I need you to do 2 jobs." And I learned a lot from doing those 2 jobs for 2 years, and it built confidence that my president thought I could do that. Well, I can say that it had a great impact on me. It launched me into a career that let me be the president for a while of the state's largest college at Midlands, and then the president of the state system. And I guess I built enough credibility to teach leadership for future leaders at USC for 10 years. So beyond the personal impact on me and thousands of students who have come through here, it has been my pleasure to observe what a tremendous difference the technical colleges, all 16 of us working together, have reached every corner of our state, to the point that we have almost half of all the people that enroll in higher education begin at the Technical Community College.